Kansas Jayhawks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Bulldogs head coach pregame. This is a great opportunity for his squad. The Big 12, known for their strong defense and their wide-open offense, he expects his guys to be upset-minded today. One play at a time, do your job, and who knows what can happen. We'll keep you posted on how things are vibing down here on the field, here in this big matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will have the football first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Gets the back moving. Looking to pass. It's Welsh. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Selling the fake. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to move them on the counter. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll run him again. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Miller with the ball. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Rush right in his face. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, maybe.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's Edwards. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense.
Caught, and he's got room. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Back to throw, it's Mason. Makes a grab. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Jayhawks are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first. Out wide right, it's Cook. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw again. They'll open it up early. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Edwards. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll try to throw. On the move. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you've got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate. Great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Looking down the middle. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And it'll be down right there. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
There he goes. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Going with the counter play here. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Might as well run him again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 3rd and long coming up. Quick give. It's Miller. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Jayhawks rock out to start this drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll ride him again. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Off-play action on 1st down. Move to his right. He'll pull it down and run. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
I love it. I love 1st down. Let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Up, nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the 1st down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Looking to throw, it's Mason. Tight end finds a soft spot. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Edwards. He's past the sticks. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. In the 2nd half, throwing. Specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Out wide left, it's Cook. Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Rushes on, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give is to Miller. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage.
Snags it, and he's open. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking downfield, it's Welch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They punted it away on fourth down. On the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Play action on first down. Under pressure. Gets rid of it.
This quarterback, man, is scary fast. I think sometimes he's too fast. I think on a play like that, sometimes when you're on the run, you just want to sort of settle yourself a little bit, get your feet under you so you can make a more accurate throw.
He's there to make the stop. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he pumps it up inside the 20. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Mason. Oh, pressure's coming. Incomplete, going for the touchdown, but instead I think they're going to have to wear a penalty. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And the quarterback was hoping he could get away with that last one, but nothing doing. Third and long now. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now we get a timeout call by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. So now on fourth down, they'll try to salvage at 3 and just get points before halftime. Dead center perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Just burrowed right into the middle, and this clock keeps running here late in the second quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Eastern Michigan, taking on the number 8 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Wolverines on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates, and while there is time to turn things around, they had better start soon.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Louisiana Tech starts this drive as the offense goes on the attack. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Welsh. Got a lot of room to the right. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On the option. Now the toss. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Drives inside. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch at the 30. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They cut into the deficit the last time they had it, forced the punt, and now they can really make this a game.
And you're right back in this thing. You're creating some momentum. You got the score. You got the stop. This offense, Jesse, has a chance now to make this an absolute barn burner of a ball game.
Yeah, it's one play at a time, though, right? You're not going to get it all back in one play. Just go out, do your job, execute, keep this thing going down the field. And if things go well, like David said, we've got a game.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Miller with the ball. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. They give it to him again. Bring him down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
They're all over him. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Turning it on! And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
I tell you, this defense in their front seven, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
Motion from the wide receiver. Hits inside. It's Cook. Pick up of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Looking downfield, it's Mason. Look out! First down and more. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Sims. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here comes the heat. Left side is Parker. Snags it, and there's running room. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. Now we get a timeout called by the Jayhawks. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to...
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Makes one man miss. He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Got him on the RPO. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Running inside. It's Miller. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Welch. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Kansas offense out there poised and ready to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Moving to his left. He's going to take off. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. They put the brakes on him.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. And they turn it into a defensive score.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the...
And it's blocked. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Out wide left, it's Curry. Could not make his way to the corner. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last two games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that.